Have you ever felt invisible in a room full of people? Spoken something important, only to be ignored? Are you tired of constantly having to prove your worth, begging for the respect you deserve? What if I told you that true respect isn't something you ask for? It's something you command without saying a single word. Today, we're going to unlock 10 Stoic habits that will make everyone around you notice your power. These aren't just theories from dusty books. These are the same principles that emperors used to rule empires and warriors used to conquer their fears. By the end of this video, you'll radiate the kind of quiet strength that makes people stop and listen when you enter a room. Stoicism isn't about suppressing your emotions. It's about mastering them. Marcus Aurelius didn't become the most powerful man in the world by accident. Seneca didn't advise emperors because he was weak. Epictetus didn't transform from slave to sage by being passive. These men understood something most people never learn. Respect is the natural byproduct of inner discipline and self-mastery. When you control yourself, others instinctively recognize your strength. Today, we're not talking about abstract philosophy. We're talking about observable physical habits that you can start practicing immediately. Habits that will fundamentally change how people perceive and respond to you. These 10 habits will become your armor in a world that tests your resolve every single day. Habit 1. The art of purposeful silence. This isn't just staying quiet. This is the power of speaking only when your words carry weight. Most people talk to fill silence because they're uncomfortable with it. They dilute their message with unnecessary words, making everything they say forgettable. But when you master purposeful silence, something fascinating happens. People start to think you know more than you're revealing. They lean in when you finally decide to speak. Your words become events, not background noise. Seneca wrote, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." Your journey to commanding respect begins when you end your need to constantly fill the air with words. Your action step in your next conversation: set a goal to listen 80% more than you speak. Ask questions instead of giving opinions. Watch how people's attention shifts toward you when you become the person who truly listens. Habit 2. Unflinching eye contact. Your eyes are windows to your soul, but they're also weapons of influence. Weak people dart their eyes around, seeking approval. Strong people hold steady, comfortable gaze that says, "I see you, I'm present, and I'm not intimidated." This isn't about staring people down aggressively. It's about being so comfortable in your own skin that you don't need to look away first. When you maintain calm, confident eye contact, you project certainty and inner strength. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, confine yourself to the present. When you're truly present with someone, your eyes naturally reflect that presence. People feel seen and valued, which makes them respect you. Your action step, practice the 3-second rule. When meeting someone new, maintain eye contact for 3 full seconds before looking away. This builds your comfort with intensity while showing respect for the other person. Habit 3. Composed body language. Your body speaks before you do. Slouched shoulders whisper defeat. Fidgeting hands scream anxiety. But when you carry yourself with deliberate composure, you broadcast strength and self-assurance. This means standing tall, moving with purpose, and eliminating nervous habits. No tapping, no swaying, no defensive arm crossing. Your body becomes a fortress of calm in a world of chaos. Epictetus, despite being born a slave, commanded respect. Through his presence, he taught, no one can hurt you without your permission. Your posture is your first line of defense against a world that wants to diminish you. Your action step. Set 3 random alarms on your phone today. When they go off, check your posture. Are you standing tall? Are your shoulders back? Are you taking up your rightful space? Adjust and notice how differently people respond to you. Habit 4. Responding, not reacting. Reactions are emotional and immediate. Responses are thoughtful and controlled. When someone tries to provoke you, your first instinct might be to react with anger or defensiveness, but that gives them power over you. Instead, you pause, you breathe, you choose your response based on your values, not their emotions. This pause, this moment of self-control, is where respect is born. Seneca wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When you respond instead of react, you demonstrate that your inner world is stronger than external circumstances. Your action step before responding to any challenging situation today, count to 3 in your head. This tiny pause will transform your interactions and show others that you're in control of yourself. Habit ye, listening with intent. Most people listen to respond, not to understand. They're waiting for their turn to speak, mentally preparing their comeback. But when you listen with genuine intent to understand, you become magnetic. People rarely feel truly heard. When you give someone your complete attention, when you listen not just to their words, but to their emotions and intentions, you become invaluable to them. Marcus Aurelius practiced this daily. Listen to what people are really saying, not just their words. When you master this skill, people will seek your counsel and respect your judgment. Your action step. In your next important conversation, focus entirely on understanding the other person's perspective. Don't plan your response while they're talking. Ask follow-up questions that show you're truly engaged. Habit 6. Embracing discomfort willingly. Comfort is the enemy of growth. While others avoid discomfort, you seek it out. You take cold showers. You have difficult conversations. You do things that scare you. This voluntary discomfort builds unshakable confidence. When people see you choosing the harder path, when they watch you remain calm in situations that would stress them out, they recognize your strength. You become someone they can depend on when things get tough. Epictetus taught, difficulties show a person's character. When you voluntarily embrace difficulty, you're constantly proving to yourself and others that you can handle whatever life throws at you. Your action step. Choose one small discomfort to embrace today. Take a cold shower. Have that difficult conversation you've been avoiding, or do something that challenges you. Notice how this builds your confidence. Habit 7. Valuing your own time. Time is your most precious resource, and how you treat it shows others how they should treat you. If you're always available, always saying yes, always dropping everything for others, you're teaching them that your time has no value. But when you protect your time, when you're selective about your commitments, when you say no to things that don't align with your priorities, people start to value your presence more. Seneca wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." When you demonstrate that you value your time, others will too. Your presence becomes a gift, not a given. Your action step. Identify a commitment or habit that's wasting your time. Say no to it this week. Notice how this creates more respect for your boundaries and your priorities. Habit 8. Speaking with conviction and brevity. When you do speak, make it count. Use fewer words with more impact. Eliminate filler words like like, and you know. Speak with certainty, even when discussing uncertainty. Weak people hedge their statements with qualifiers. I think maybe we should probably consider. Strong people state their position clearly. We should do this because. Marcus Aurelius kept his thoughts concise and powerful. He wrote, "Be like the rocky headland on which the waves constantly break. It stands firm, and round it the seething waters are laid to rest. Your action step. Record yourself speaking for 2 minutes about any topic. Listen back and count your filler words. Then record the same topic again, eliminating all unnecessary words. Practice this until clarity becomes natural. Habit 9. Emotional equanimity. Equanimity means remaining balanced regardless of external circumstances. Whether you're receiving praise or criticism, success or failure, you maintain the same steady composure. This doesn't mean being emotionless. It means your emotions don't control your actions. You feel everything, but you're not ruled by those feelings. This stability makes you a pillar of strength others can lean on. Epictetus taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. When people see you remain steady in chaos, they naturally turn to you for leadership and guidance. Your action step the next time you feel strong emotions, anger, excitement, fear, pause and observe them without immediately acting. Notice how this space between feeling and action gives you power. Habit 10. Indifference to trivial opinions. Not every opinion deserves your attention. Not every criticism requires your response. Not every social media comment needs your engagement. When you become indifferent to trivial opinions, you free yourself from the exhausting need for universal approval. This isn't about being arrogant or dismissive. It's about being selective. You listen to feedback from people you respect, people who have earned the right to influence your decisions. Everyone else's opinion is just noise. Marcus Aurelius wrote how much trouble he avoids who does not look to see what his neighbor says or does. When you stop caring about trivial opinions, you become unshakable. Your action step. Identify one person whose opinion has been affecting you negatively, even though their judgment shouldn't matter to your life. Consciously decide to stop giving their opinion power over your emotions. These 10 habits aren't separate techniques you put on like a mask. They're the building blocks of who you become. When you master purposeful silence, maintain unwavering eye contact, carry yourself with composure, respond instead of react, listen with intent, embrace discomfort, value your time, speak with conviction, maintain emotional balance, and remain indifferent to trivial opinions, you become someone impossible to ignore. Respect isn't something you demand. It's something you earn through consistent demonstration of inner strength. It's the natural byproduct of self-mastery and discipline. When you control yourself, others instinctively recognize your power. These principles worked for Marcus Aurelius when he ruled an empire. They worked for Seneca when he advised emperors. They worked for Epictetus when he transformed from slave to sage, and they will work for you. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Your inner citadel is impregnable when you build it with these habits. From that fortress of self-mastery, you naturally command the respect you deserve. If this video resonated with you, if you're ready to stop asking for respect and start commanding it, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Join our community of people committed to building unshakable inner strength. I want to hear from you. Which of these 10 habits will you start practicing today? Will it be purposeful silence, unflinching eye contact, embracing discomfort? Drop a comment below and let me know. Your commitment to growth inspires others to begin their own journey. Remember, respect isn't given, it's earned, and you earn it one habit, one choice, one moment of self-mastery at a time. Until next time, stay strong, stay focused, and command the respect you deserve.